Then, one night, it happened. Slumped over a glass of whiskey, Daniel broke down. He confessed he couldn't live with the guilt, that he needed to come clean. Linda panicked. She pleaded with him to stay strong, to hold on just a little longer. She suggested a trip, something to clear his mind. They retreated to a secluded cabin in the mountains, hoping the isolation would give Daniel some peace and buy them time to regroup. In the cabin, Linda coached Daniel relentlessly. She rehearsed police questions, public responses, even facial expressions. It was grueling, but necessary. She was determined they would not go down. When they returned to Pinehill, they resumed their lives, projecting calm and strength. Daniel appeared more stable thanks to Linda's guidance, but cracks had begun to show. Daniel's drinking and erratic behavior hadn't gone unnoticed. Whispers spread. Neighbors began to wonder if Daniel knew more than he let on. Linda tried to quash the rumors, but she sensed the tide was turning. Then came the break. Inconsistencies in Daniel's alibi surfaced. Detective Mitchell, suspicious from the start, interviewed the Garners separately. Linda stuck to her story and Daniel tried to follow the script. But Mitchell sensed something was off. New evidence emerged. Jennifer's phone records revealed a series of desperate texts from Daniel, texts that exposed an obsessive infatuation. Mitchell called Daniel back for questioning. She laid out the phone data, the gaps in his story, the shifting timelines. Daniel began to unravel. Still clinging to Linda's instructions, he tried to stay calm. But his body betrayed him. Trembling hands, darting eyes, evasive answers. The final blow came when a neighbor stepped forward. They had seen Daniel's car near the Johnsons' home the night of the murder. The memory had stayed with them, how Daniel had acted oddly, lingering in the shadows. With enough evidence to act, police obtained a search warrant for the Garner home. Inside, forensic teams uncovered remnants of burned clothing and blood traces that had seeped into the floorboards, evidence Linda thought she had destroyed. Combined with witness accounts and Daniel's messages to Jennifer, the picture became clear. The Garners' carefully built facade collapsed. Detective Mitchell made her move. She brought Daniel in for one final interrogation. This time, she was blunt, laying out all the evidence, pressing hard. Cornered and consumed by guilt, Daniel broke. He confessed, he described his obsession, the confrontation, and the moment everything went too far. But he didn't stop there. Daniel told them everything. He exposed Linda's role in the cover-up, how she had helped him clean up the scene, dispose of evidence, and create the alibi. It was damning. Mitchell had Linda brought in next. Confronted with Daniel's confession and the mounting evidence, Linda's resolve cracked. She admitted her part, explaining it was loyalty and fear that drove her actions. She had been desperate to protect the life they built. The trial of Daniel and Linda Garner captivated Pinehill. Reporters packed the courtroom. Locals followed every development. Daniel was charged with first-degree murder, Linda with accessory to murder and obstruction of justice. Both pleaded guilty. Daniel was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Linda, because of her cooperation and clean record, received 15 years with a chance for parole after 10. For Mark Johnson, the pain would never fully fade, but justice, long delayed, had finally been served.
If you found this story gripping, subscribe for more true crime cases that reveal the dark secrets behind everyday lives. Don't forget to like the video. It helps more people find these stories. And share this with someone who loves real-life mysteries, because sometimes the truth is more shocking than fiction.